so we're with Ruben Furtado at his latest project. And a few months ago we shared when he bought this perfectly good home in Oakville, ripped down all the brick from the outside of the home, ripped down everything and replaced everything. So that's been a few months since that stage, and now you're kind of, what, 80% through this?
Yeah, I would say about 80%.
So maybe just give everyone where you at and how are things going and any lessons?
Yeah, this, I would say, we're, like, as you can kind of see around, we're around 80% done. We should be done within the next 5-6 weeks. The original goal was to try to get done by June 1st. Knew that was super ambitious. What kind of held us up a little bit was waiting for some material, especially on the outside. So we kind of slowed down a little bit on the inside with some additional details. But we're really happy with the way it's turning out. It's pretty much identical to what we originally envisioned.
So compared to your last project, are the lessons compounding? Are you able to do this a lot faster now?
Yeah, absolutely. The last project, it was a year and a half almost to get to the stage where we are now. The difference is the last project, the house was almost 3 times the size. This time, even though it's smaller, it was probably more work because we can condense everything within just a short period of time. But what made it really difficult was the deconstruction. This house here, last house we tore down, we knocked it down and built from the ground up. This house was literally, and I was explaining to a friend over the weekend, imagine going home and every single day you start off first by taking off all your doors, then you start off by taking off all your light fixtures, and the next day I tell you, take off all your drywall. Now I want you to take all your insulation. Now I want you to remove brick by brick, window by window. And
so would you do a new build again on your next one, or would you do a resale and tear it down?
Oh, it's easier to do a tear down. The one thing about
this is like a partial. You kept the roof.
The roof is the original roof, and even that, like I said, is going to be cladded differently. But the actual trusses are the original trusses. Right? What would I do? It's definitely easier to build from the ground up than it is. This is like doing surgery on a home.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So maybe Nick, do you want to just give a little bit of a walkthrough of the floor to show the backyard and stuff like that?
So there's not a single piece. There's not a single drywall screw, a single piece of drywall, a single piece of electrical wire, plumbing, anything that's original in this house. Every single wall, whether interior or exterior, was either modified or completely redone.
And we'll have to do one more video when it's done because there's going to be misters in the backyard. You can walk on water in this house. Apparently, out the back, you can literally, there's a reflecting pool, and he's got these cement slabs over it, and you can walk across the water. That's the way you get in the backyard. So we're going to have to show all this stuff. But for now, I think that's it. That's where we'll end it. Until next time, your life, your terms.